Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster, and we have made it to the Astroneer DLC. We are on the brand new planet, and today we're going to be starting the missions here on the new planet. This is episode 2 of our DLC playthrough, and I am so excited to jump right into it. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so first things first, we're going to need some basic Astroneer survival stuff, so we are going to need some compound and some resin so we can, live. Let's go ahead and get some compound here to make some tethers. Looks like there is plenty of compound here, so that is pretty good. Alrighty, so we did get a lot of compound here. We will throw all this stuff on the ground, and we're going to go get some resin now as well. But luckily, we do have enough for some tethers, so let's go ahead and use those. And let's get some resin. It looks like resin might be a little bit harder to find on this planet because that deposit is already depleted and we only got one resin out of it. I think I'm gonna venture this way a little bit and hope there's some more resin this way. There is some more compound, but there is some resin all the way over here, that's good. And we're gonna use some of this compound to make some more tethers. Yeah, it looks like resin is in very small deposits here, which is interesting, so we'll see. We do have quartz right on the surface. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen quartz on the surface of a planet since Silva back in the beta, so that's pretty cool to see, and I'm kind of glad they brought that back. Nice little callback to the beta. I think we are going to go ahead and grab a few quartz too, just in case we make some beacons or something. I'm not sure what we're going to need, but I'm sure it's going to come in handy. I didn't think about this. I just went and got all this stuff so I can go ahead and actually make like some printers and start a base. But I was going through here and there's no printer in my slot available. So when I go to this, I look and the printers are hacked. I can't even print to begin with. Very interesting. Looks like I could unlock beacons if I'd like, but a lot of stuff here is hacked. I can't do vehicles. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a whole lot harder than I thought. So we are going to leave our quartz here because we don't have the beacon unlocked yet. But I do want to make a small canister. I'm definitely going to want to make a lot more tethers. And then we're also going to make a small generator too. And now I guess from here, we have to go ahead and find one of those vaults. That's our first challenge. And we can see the vault is over this way. And I don't know how I didn't notice this before, but it's this giant thing sitting out of the ground, so this thing was probably pretty hard to miss. But we found a vault. Now let's go ahead and activate the vault. Looks like we do have to do these little puzzles to activate it. That's pretty cool. Let's see if this piece fits on here. Yeah, that one does fit. Which means we are going to need to take this one off and put this one on here. This one might not fit. This one does not fit. Where did that go? Where did that go? Where did that go? Right here, okay. Very creepy Astroneer music, and I love it. That one does fit too. So this one must go on right here. There we go, we activated the vault. What's in the vault? We've got the Alpha Root Kit. Provides level 1 Alpha Storm protection and restores part of research catalog after using a decipher. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this in the cipher. Alrighty, so we did get level 1 storm protection, unhacks locked alpha catalog schematics, and provides minimum level of protection. Alrighty, very interesting. Let's go ahead and see what that unlocks in our catalog. That does unlock the small printer, as well as the medium printer, research catalog, some basic platforms, a buggy, which is nice, some rovers, some pretty basic stuff. Also does give us an oxygenator. That one will definitely come in clutch. So I think the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and make a small printer now. Interesting enough, the hoverboard is available now. Let's go ahead and make our small printer. We're also going to need a medium printer, so we'll throw some more compound on there. And of course, we're also going to need a medium platform C. So there is our printer. And so next we're going to need the large platform B, and that's going to take quite a while to print. So as far as power stuff goes, we do have one generator, so I guess we're going to plug this in just to speed it up a little bit, but as far as other power stuff goes, I'm not really sure what we're looking at. Already we got our brand new platform B. Let's go ahead and plug that one in over here. And next up we are going to need a research chamber, which is going to do 2 compound and 1 resin. At the moment we don't have any of that, so let's go ahead and get 2 more compound and some resin as well. We did just get plenty of compound. Let's go find some resin now. Very interesting glitched plants over here. I'm not quite sure what they do, so I don't want to get too close to it because I don't want it to kill me. But some copper over here. I think we are going to have to get some copper here in a second. Oh, I just killed it. I didn't mean to do that. But let's go ahead and grab this copper. And we did get some resin too, so I think we're all set right now when it comes to resources. Let's go ahead and head back to base. Interesting, we actually did get a reward here too, so let's go ahead and claim that. That did give us the Ruby, Vault Seeker, and Portable Decoder, I believe. And it looks like for our next challenge, we are going to need the next level of storm protection. And so basically what we're going to have to do is make the Ruby to go into the storm and find a hotspot and collect some storm data, bring that back to the Decipher to get the next level of storm data. And so we're going to have to go into the big green storm here off in the distance. I am pretty excited about this. Now we are still going to print the research chamber here, so let's go ahead and let that print. Now the Ruby does take 1 resin and 1 quartz, which we actually do have right now, so we're going to print that too. Alrighty, so we do have our Ruby. Still uses 5 units of power, which is going to be difficult to achieve here without our little RTG platform that we used to have, so this one is going to be strictly generator, so we'll see how this goes. Now it says it must be placed on a platform or a vehicle, so I'm thinking the strategy might be to make a rover. We do have the medium rover unlocked, which is going to be 2 plastic and 1 rubber, but the problem is I don't know how to get that. And so that means we're going to need the chemistry lab, which is 1 ceramic, 1 glass, and 1 tungsten, which essentially means we're also going to need the smelting furnace. And so we have a lot more to do. We're going to need at least 2 more platforms, so a lot more compound and resin. So let's go ahead and start gathering some more compound and resin. We're going to try to get as much resin as we can so we can get some storages, because that's going to be the most efficient way of getting some more resources. There we go, completely maxed out on resin. That's going to be super helpful. Let's head back to base. And we're also going to grab this research item on our way, so we can throw that on our research chamber. We're going to need a lot of bytes to unlock, you know, the rover, smelter, research chamber, a lot of that stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, that's going to kill me, that's going to kill me, that's going to kill me. How did I not die? I didn't even see that thing. That is going to give us 4,000 bytes. Not too bad. It is going to take 34 minutes though. So I think we are going to have to make a lot more generators if we want this to go any quicker. But we are going to want some medium storages so we can actually get some more resources. Let's go ahead and start with 1 medium storage and we'll go from there. And we are going to get another large platform to start too, because we are going to need a smelter. And while we're at it, let's get another small generator printed too, just to keep this power going. And we will go ahead and actually throw our storage here on this platform just to kind of keep things organized now. We do need to flatten out our base here and probably get something started when it comes to base building, but we've got probably a long ways to go before we get anywhere with that. But here we do have another platform, so that will be very useful. We do have a decent amount of bytes now, so next we are going to need a smelting furnace, which is 1 compound and 2 resin, so we do actually have that already. Let's go ahead and get that printed. And I think while we're at it, we are going to go ahead and get another medium storage printed too. And here we got our smelter all done. Now we are going to go carry this out and get some more compound and resin. Alrighty, we just got our backpack full of compound. Let's go ahead and fill up this platform with some resin. And now we've also got a full backpack of resin. Let's go ahead and head back to base. Next up, we are going to need the chemistry lab, which is going to take 1 ceramic, 1 glass, and 1 tungsten. And the problem is, I'm not sure where to find that on this planet. And so we're definitely going to need to do some more exploring. But I still don't know where to find aluminum either. And so we do have some big problems if we don't find some of those pretty soon. Even for a small vehicle like a buggy, or if we go and look at a tractor here, wherever that is, it's going to take 2 aluminum, and so we've definitely got to find aluminum. But we do have enough bytes for the chemistry lab now, so we'll go ahead and buy that. But we are still going to need ceramic as well as tungsten, which is going to be kind of hard to find. So I think we're just going to start off with some exploring. I know there is like a different biome over this way, so I think I'm going to look in that biome. Aluminum and all that kind of stuff might be in the caves, so that may be where we have to go, but I'm not sure if we want to go to the caves this soon, just because of how dangerous they might be. So I think we're going to check the surface a little bit for some tungsten, some aluminum, and some clay, but as of right now, I'm not quite sure where to find those. But like I said, there is a different biome over this way, so I think we're going to head this way just a little bit and see if any of those resources can be found in this biome. It looks like there's aluminum over here, right on the surface. That works out pretty well. This terrain definitely does suck, though. Let's go ahead and get as much aluminum as we can get, though. But we should definitely do some more exploring to see if we can find any of that tungsten or ceramic. You know, and right as I say that, there is ceramic right down here, so that worked out pretty well. Unfortunately, our backpack is pretty full at the moment, though. We got 1 clay, and here is a 2nd clay. So at the moment, I think I'm going to go ahead and drop a compound for this clay, just because compound is pretty common on this planet. But I'm just going to leave this extra resources here because we can always come back and get it. Let's go ahead, head back to base and empty my backpack a little bit. I'm hoping maybe tungsten is found in this like jungle area, so we'll have to explore that way next. Now, I'm thinking we might go ahead and actually make a tractor, so that way we can actually get around the planet a little bit. So let's go ahead and smelt 2 aluminum. We already have the tractor blueprint unlocked, so that one shouldn't be too hard to make. We're just going to have to use our generator to power it, though. Speaking of which, we are running low on organics. Let's go ahead and grab some more of that. But yeah, we got a pretty good start here to our base. This episode has been unlocking the first level of storm protection, as well as getting our base built. So next episode, we're going to get our tractor built, find some tungsten, build our chemistry lab, unlock the rover, and go into the storm to get our 2nd level of storm protection. That'll all be in the next episode, though, so stick around for that. That one should be out in the next couple of days, so stay tuned, hit that like button, subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!